I have a ton of wall space in my workshop. The only thing is... So let me show you how I fixed it. Yep, a temporary wall over my garage door with French cleats. Let me show you how I did it. Now, I am fortunate with my shop. It's in a 2-car garage and I have 2 doors instead of one big one. That's what makes this project possible for me. I don't use one of the doors. I'll start off by doing some measuring. And since this door is just over 8 feet long, I need to extend the 2x4s of the build by 10 inches. At my miter saw, I cut the different pieces I need. 2 for spacers, that 10-inch one I just mentioned, and a piece of plywood to connect the 2x4s together. I start off by tacking it with some brads and then add some screws. Here's where the spacers come in. It offsets the 2x4 from the garage door. Before I screw the 2x4s into the wall, I want to cut the studs because they are going to help me support the 2x4 up because, well, I only have 2 hands. Time for some pocket screws because why not? This is the point where I could use a little bit of help, but why not be a hero and just do it myself? These squeeze clamps are super helpful with this part of the project. It allows me to hold the studs in place while I screw them. If you enjoy what you're watching so far, hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. I'm just adding these pieces in for a little extra support on the wall. Now it's time to break out the track saw. I'm covering the outside with some 1/2-inch plywood. I'm doing the brad nails again first just to hold it, checking for level. And just adding some 1.25-inch screws and countersinking them under the surface. Time to break out the palm router with a flush trimming bit because why not make it look nice? After that, I added this piece to the end. And then to cover the studs at the other end, I'm using this small piece. Not painted to match the walls. Now it's time for the French cleat part of the project. I start off by using my track saw to rip a bunch of 5-inch pieces, set my table saw to 45 degrees, and then split it right down the middle with the 45 degree on either piece. And I'm just marking where I want the bottom of the French cleat to go. Tack it in with the brad nailer. And just add some screws. And of course, sanding, again, why not? Now it's time to test it out. Hang up my circle jig for my router. And yeah, it turned out pretty good.